here. CM Punk, everybody.
Hello, thanks for staying.
This is pretty neat. Your hometown of Chicago.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, get to interact with all these
Is this
kind
bad
of people.
luck? Is this bad luck doing this already? No? I got a lot of money in my pockets right now, so I'm probably like 195. That one.
If this was before weigh-ins, we would both be fired. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna get this one out of the way since.
Oh, you have a question?
We all know it's coming, and I'm sure half of the questions
typical
here.
that you cut in front of all these people who have waited.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But we know you're signed with the UFC. Mm-hmm. Any timeline envisioned of when you would like to step foot in that octagon?
I know I have personal goals, and everybody here's probably read me. Read interviews where I answer this till I'm blue in the face. My personal goal is the end of the year. You know, it'll be a year, 12 months since we made the announcement. But it's really up to my coaches. You know, I'm playing it smart. I'm making sure I'm as prepared as I can be. It's up to Duke, Daniel, Scott Cushman, and Ben Askren. You know, when they tell me I'm ready, I'll be ready.
Maybe they can bring the octagon to Chicago so your first fight could be right here.
Yeah, I said this. Well, we're here now, and I don't think they're going to bother coming back until at least summer of next year. So to me, that's too long. So maybe my second fight will be here in Chicago.
I was trying.
We'll find out.
All right, well, let's start this off. I see you over here in the hat.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? I'm paranoid. I keep trying to incognito check my flies up.
You're good.
I'm just going to keep doing that throughout this whole process.
I watched your interview with Ariel Helwani last night, and one of the things that I really noticed comparable to the 3 others you did before was that you're relaxed. The last one you did, you're kind of like edgy. You seem really, really happy and really content with what's going on. What's been the What's been the funnest part about this whole process that you've been going on?
Well, I don't have a reason to be sad or depressed. I don't have anybody fighting with me. I'm not surrounded by negative people. I sleep in my own bed. I make my own food. I hang out with my wife every day. So it's just I'm a completely different CM Punk than when I did that last interview.
All right, very good. Thank
your
you very
wife
much.
And your dog.
My wife and my dog.
Okay. Don't think I wasn't throwing Larry in here.
Larry's not here, is he?
I don't know.
Okay.
That would have been amazing.
It would have been.
Oh, darn it. All right, let's go over here. Oh,
no, AJ's at home playing Batman video games.
What's up, Punk?
What's up, buddy?
Huge fan of yours.
I appreciate it.
I got 2 questions for you. I know this one's really early to ask you this, but how many fights do you think you need to win to fight someone in the top 15?
How many fights do I have to win to...
How many fights do you think you need to win, like, on a winning streak? Because I know it's really early to ask you this because you haven't had your first UFC fight.
I'm not sure if I understand the question. How many fights?
Until he's ranked?
Yeah, I mean, like, how many fights do you think you need to win before you fight somebody in the top 15?
Oh, before
like
you
winning.
fight someone in the top
15.
I don't know. I think they kind of loosely do that on a case-by-case basis. I'm not even really sure how they quantify their decisions for that. I don't know if I'll fight anybody in the top 10. I'd imagine I would probably need to string together like 3 or 4 wins before that even was a possibility.
Cool. After the Q&A, can I take a picture with you?
If I'm around and you catch me, yeah.
Cool.
Killing me already. Second question.
What's up, CM?
How you doing?
What an honor, man. So I was wondering, I've been debating this with my friends. If Mighty Mouse stepped in the octagon with like one of those big bodyguard dudes, who do you think wins?
I'm having a hard time hearing
could you like ankle pick them?
If Mighty
like,
Mouse, what?
If Mighty Mouse like stepped in the octagon with one of those big bodyguard dudes, who wins?
Oh.
What? Just a big,
Like yeah, like
a
let's say
bodyguard?
Lorenzo,
Like
yeah,
who?
in the octagon, like
But who?
Fertitta's secure, like Fertitta's bodyguard. I don't
Kevin
know.
Costner? Why?
Ooh,
Mighty Mouse is fighting Kevin Costner now.
interesting.
I wouldn't. I don't fuck with Mighty Mouse. You know what I mean? Like that dude's a tough guy. If he's just fighting some bouncer at a bar, I got my money on Mighty Mouse.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, there are many critics of your skills, including Dominic Cruz, who said you will be eaten alive by the MAA elite fighters. How are you going to prove them wrong when you get into the octagon for the first time?
By being as prepared as I can be, training my ass off, and winning my first fight.
Nice. Okay, your first opponent will be amped up to crush you.
Are you? Did you write these yourself, sir?
Who is paying you?
Yeah, I took care of it.
Who's paying you? Is
You're going to
what I
have a
wanna know.
huge target on your back.
Yeah.
What will you bring to the table?
He's CM Punk.
yeah,
That's what he brings to the table.
When I step into the octagon, everyone is going to underestimate me, and they don't know how hard I work. And I really think I'm one of the hardest working guys in the room. So that's what I got going for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Phil. I just want to say I'm a big fan, and it's just really good to see that you look healthy now. I know in your past, the end of your past career in WWE, you looked kind of unhealthy at the end, and I just want to say it looks good to see you like this.
Thank you.
And I just want to say, I will ask, what's been something that stands out to your coaches that they think is really positive about your training so far?
Well, you know, I'm a guy that shows up early, leave late. They pretty much got to throw me out of the gym. You know, I'm still working to make sure everybody there accepts me. You know, I understand my role in all this. I'm the new guy. Maybe I leapfrog some guys into the UFC, and I understand their point of view. But you know, I would keep my mouth shut, my eyes and my ears open. I work my ass off. I do what my coaches tell me to do, you know, and every day I'm learning something, and they tell me every day I'm getting better, and that's the idea. Even if I learn one thing a day, even if I get 1% better, I'm closer to my goal, and you'll see me fight before you know it.
All right, cool, man. Thank you. Have
Thank
a good
you.
one.
Hi.
Hi.
Me and a few of my friends that came here are the leaders at the MMA club at WIU, and we're all looking to step into the octagon. But one of the things we're having trouble with is the nerves. How do you deal with those nerves when you're about to perform?
You know, I don't know if I've gotten nervous. It was one of the telling signs I needed to kind of move on with my life, is I wouldn't get nervous for anything. I think being in front of people is something that has been going on so long in my life that it's just it's natural to me now. And you know, wrestling in front of 80,000 people, I was kind of like, I don't know. I didn't feel anything, so I needed to feel something. I'm sure there's going to be butterflies when I step into the octagon the first time. You just got to know who you are. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to own it. You know, I think belief in oneself is one of the most underrated tools. I just had Chris Weidman backstage tell me that, you know, this is 98% mental. He didn't actually say 98. In my mind, I was about to say 90, and then I went, well, say 99, and then I said, nah, that's a cliche, go 98. It's mental. You have to believe in yourself. You think you belong in the UFC? Tell yourself that, you know, and it'll happen, trust me.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a question that gets asked at a lot of these Q&As, and I have the privilege of being backstage at all of these different events and kind of seeing how fighters handle the nerves or the excitement that they have, and there are fighters who still get very nervous. So that might just be how you go out there before you compete. There are some guys that are incredibly pumped, but for some, the nerves don't go away. You see them, you know, running or shaking or throwing up. It's just what happens. Everybody handles stuff differently. So if you're still nervous, don't worry. Like some of our roster is, you'll be fine.
What's up, Punk? Hey, it's great to meet you, third time in 8 years. My question for you is, I host an MMA radio show. I found an opponent for you, Milwaukee L-Dog Smith. He's been calling you out. He says he wants to fight you.
You're filming this for him on your phone?
L-Dog has called me out. We'll add him to the list. Okay.
Yeah, he's 0-0. and he's a professional wrestler too. What do you think about that fight?
I don't think about that fight.
He's got something against Rufus Sports, so.
Oh, well, oh boy. Let's talk about him some more. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
All right.
Does anybody else have anything against my teammates? You should probably leave now. All right.
Hello, what's up, Punk?
How you doing?
I had a question. Like, do you have any siblings? And if so, are they as physically active as you are, like, in any sport?
Yeah, my little sisters. My one little sister was a state champion, actually national. She always yells at me. I say state, and then she socks me in the arm and says national. She's a national champion softball player when she was in college. Yeah, they're all super active in soccer, wrestling, a whole ton of stuff.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking about John Jones and his brothers. My brother and I, we train mixed martial arts with our prez here, WIU University. So
right on.
I was just curious.
Yeah, we're not as successful as the Jones family. They're a special breed.
Yeah,
they're pretty
few families
amazing.
are.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
No problem. Thank you.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
You know, I got a request, actually, man. My two younger sons who aren't here tonight, they're huge fans. So if you could give them a shout out for me, I'd really appreciate that, brother.
Well, what are their names?
You got J.C. Gordon.
J.C. Gordon?
And Alex Martinez.
J.C. Gordon and Alex Martinez, I wish you were here. Thanks
There you
for,
go, man. Thanks a lot, brother.
for
Appreciate that.
Not being here. That was bad. Sorry.
We'll take it.
I'm bad at that. Okay.
I wanted to know if you think you helped grow the popularity of UFC by bringing in pro wrestling fans to watch it.
Now, I'm not going to make a claim that I've grown UFC. I mean, this thing used to be banned in almost every state, you know, and they've grown it to this level without me. But I do think there's going to be some eyes whenever I fight. There's going to be some new fans who I get tweets all the time, people saying, "Oh, I'm a fan of yours. I've never watched UFC, but I'm going to watch you fight." So there's definitely there'll be a crossover appeal for sure.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How's it going, Phil?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. My name's Dylan Trouble Poussin. You might remember me from Twitter blowing you up all the time, asking you for a fight.
No.
My question to you is,
You might remember me from Twitter is the greatest Troy McClure that The Simpsons never
yet?
ever used.
Are you finished?
No, I'm here all day, but guess who's finished? You are.
All right, so my
Bye-bye.
question to you is, are you
Bye-bye.
scared to fight me because your sister
Bye-bye.
Charlene told you to stay away from the Mexican kid,
Bye-bye.
which I find highly
Oh, you're a
offensive?
Mexican? Oh,
No,
I
I'm
feel
an
bad for
American.
all the other cool Mexicans I know.
I'm an American. So are you scared
See
to
ya,
fight
dude.
me because your sister told you to stay away from the Mexican kid? Or are you scared to fight me because
Okay,
you know I
this
beat your
is not
face
what
up
this is
like I
for.
beat your sister's pussycat up?
I don't know
How's that
where
sound?
anyone in this,
Huh?
that's not what this platform's for, and I understand that you want to have a message for him, but that's not what this is for. You're wasting UFC fans'
I have a message for him and the rest of Chicago. You say that you wanted to
You're
be
getting
in Chicago.
booed.
Let's
No one
fight
cares.
in
Next.
Chicago.
Why don't you
Tonight.
just start?
Come on. Are you scared?
You, question
Sign a
over here
contract,
for a
Phil.
fan that actually wants to know something.
I want to know why you're scared to fight me.
Oh,
Can we turn off that
are you a UFC fighter?
Are you a UFC
Are you a UFC fighter?
You're
I'm
an
on
entertainer, bro.
I'm on the stage,
You're an
bitch.
entertainer.
Get the fuck
You're
out.
an entertainer.
Okay, that mic's off. Thank you. We'll just keep it over here till that's over.
I've got a statement and a question. Statement, first up, that guy's the fucking man. Question, what's the best piece of MMA advice you've received and who was it from?
Believe it or not, a lot of different fighters and my coaches said, make sure I have fun doing this, you know, because you can get lost in the process and, you know, you can get lost in the goal of fighting and making sure, oh, I got to win, I got to do this, I got to do that. But, you know, to me, honestly, every day I wake up, no matter how good or bad a day I had in the gym previously, like, I'm excited to drive to the gym and get to work. So I'm enjoying it, and I think that's probably the best piece of advice so far that I've gotten.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And we got TJ Dillashaw, the champ, walking through the crowd. What's up, TJ?
And still. Hey, kiddo.
Hey, Pong.
This girl kills me. She shows up to like everything I do, like every signing, every everything. She's
That's
a big fan.
amazing.
Yeah, she's.
All right, so my question is, when you go to signings and Q&As like this,
Yes.
what's your favorite, like, fan experience or your favorite thing about talking to the fans?
It was the guy that just asked a question before you. That's my favorite.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. Just meeting people like you, people who are genuine, people who are nice, people who support me, because I appreciate it. And I know I have that reputation of being a guy that's hard to approach and stuff like that, but this is the time and the place for it, so I'm always super appreciative of everybody who comes out.
I tell people all the time that you're not as bad as you seem.
That's sort of a compliment, I guess. Thank you.
We'll take it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
That's awesome.
What's up, CM Punk?
How you doing?
Where you from?
Chicago.
Don't let us down, brother. I know you're going to kill it for us.
I trust me, I'm not going to let you down.
All right, brother. We love you.
Thank you.
Chicago loves you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
He waited in line just to
Yeah,
ask
that's
you where
pretty
you're
awesome.
from. That was cool. I have a question for you. Sorry, we'll get to you, I promise. But going off of the question you were asked before, when you say you're excited every day to go to the gym, is there a certain practice that you are more excited to go to than others? Like, are you pumped to get to kickboxing, or is wrestling what really motivates you to get out of bed?
It's strange because I work out so much. Like I'll work out at 11 with one of my coaches, and I'll work out with noon with another coach, and that rolls right into pro practice. So my days can get kind of long. It varies, honestly, because I have days where I turn the corner on wrestling day, and you know what I mean? I'll score a takedown, and I'll be like, yeah, and then I got to ask the guy, did you give that to me, or was that,
Right.
And that's another thing, is none of my teammates are taking it easy on me. They're all pro fighters, so it's, my level of competition in the gyms is pretty high. It varies throughout the week, it really does. I'll have a really bad day, and then I can't wait till the next class so I can kind of redeem myself, so to speak.
Sure.
But yeah, there's really nothing that I like more. I really am kind of obsessed with becoming better at everything, so I just look forward to every day.
Talented team to help you do it up there.
Certainly.
Hey, CM Punk. My name's Eric. After you sign with the UFC, everybody starts coming up with a bunch of questions and everything in their mind. A few articles have spoken about you making your debut on welterweight or middleweight, and I think you have mentioned talking about making a practice cut, I guess you can say. And if you have, where did you end up going, and where would you feel more comfortable?
I was actually going to do a practice cut in solidarity with Anthony Pettis and Eric Koch, because they were both originally on this fight card tomorrow, but they both got injured, so that scrapped my plans. So I'm waiting for both of them or the next team member who's fighting in the UFC to do a weight cut with them, because I think it'll be more fun that way, and like I said, kind of a show of solidarity. Like us, they help me out. I like to help them out if I can. And I think, like I said, I'm waking up at like 190. I'll make the cut to 170 and just see how I feel. It's definitely attainable.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Good luck on your debut, man.
Thank you, sir.
You slimmed down since you started in
Yeah,
the MMA world.
I'm still fat, but I've slimmed down.
I don't
All
know
right,
how
you
to
might
respond
know
to
me
that.
from Twitter. No.
Amazing. I already forgot about that guy. Thanks for reminding
We're bringing
me.
it back. No,
Yeah.
not the guy. Anyway, thank you for coming out. We really appreciate it. You didn't have to come all the way down here. Maybe you made the road trip with Anthony, your teammate. Did you guys come together?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I still live here, guys. I just.
All right, well, here's my real question. Do you make the commute every day?
I did, but now I got a place up in Milwaukee, and I'm staying up there. This is the first time I've been home in like 4 weeks, so it's cool to be home.
Okay, so here's my real question. Sorry, I didn't mean to enter a dialogue.
No, you're fine.
So I listened to one of your interviews, and you came out as a free thinker, and I found that to be really refreshing and kind of inspiring. Not a lot of people are willing to do that. But with that said, what is it that inspires you? I know you've answered this question a lot of different ways to a lot of different people, but what makes you get up every day in the morning and go and train as hard as you do? Obviously, you're preparing, but what is it that pushes you to change your careers at 36? Because you're not a young buck, but you're obviously in shape. What pushes you?
Yes, Grandpa.
No. I'm older than him.
I'm just kidding.
That's really brave. That's cool.
That's what Ape calls me. You both bother me.
Much respect. No, much
No.
respect.
It's just something. There's just a drive inside of myself to constantly challenge myself and grow mentally, physically as a human being, to learn You know, and I quoted Gandhi earlier, so I might as well quote it in front of all of you. You know, like he said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." And that I can sit around and I can bitch and moan about stuff, but unless I'm actually doing it to not just better myself, but I figure if I better myself, it's better for my friends and my family. If it's better for my friends and my family, it's better for my neighborhood. If it's better for my neighborhood, it's better for the world. That's kind of the way I feel about things. So. You know, my specific reasons for doing this isn't to inspire anybody else. I mean, it's a very personal thing, and I set high goals for myself, and I chase my dreams, and I think everybody should.
Good for you for defining yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was inspiring.
Aw.
Very nice.
Hey, Phil. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Hey, man. All right. 2 quick questions real quick. First, so many wrestlers from the WWE are making their transition into MMA, right? If you know, you've got Bobby Lashley, Batista. If you could fight in an MMA fight, a pro wrestler, who would it be? You'd choose Triple H. I don't know any other wrestlers, you know. Just
Yeah.
Stone Cold, The Rock.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that, and I think whatever I say, everyone will really kind of try to find weird meaning behind my answer. So I just.
Yeah, Jericho.
Who would I fight? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, good answer.
Yeah, there you go. Who said I'm going to fight Colt Cabana? There we go. Colt Cabana or the Young Bucks. There you go.
Question number 2, real quick. Okay, so Fedor came out of retirement a few weeks ago. You know, you guys are about the same age, 36, 37. What do you think about Fedor?
I love Fedor. I love watching Fedor in Pride. Yeah.
Hopefully Dana signs Fedor, right?
Yeah, hopefully he'll be here.
Fedor.
I think there's a lot of great fights in the UFC for Fedor. Hopefully he winds up here.
All right, and last thing, I just want to give a shout out to Lane Tech Wrestling, city champions.
Right on.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. My question was, what's your favorite part about training?
My favorite part about training is the physicality of it. At the end of the day, I'm pretty tired, so I really feel like I earned my sleep. You know, you really find out something about yourself when you're fighting another human being, and there's just something about it. I don't know. There's like this weird romantic kind of thing. It's different than going to a gym. It's different than running. It's different than playing any other sport. It's just fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're so cute.
Hello. Back when you were thinking about doing MMA last year, and Dana White approached you with an offer to join the UFC, if he would have said that the only way that you could join the UFC would be through the Ultimate Fighter, would you have taken that offer?
Yeah, I actually offered that to them when
You did?
when they met up with me. I was like, "You guys want me to be on Tough? I'll probably kill somebody in the house." But I mean, I figured I kind of assumed like that's the route they were going, and they said no. Here we are.
You'd be pretty entertaining on the show.
I probably would be rotten on that television show. I'd probably be so awful on that TV show.
And also, do you think that this year or next year the Cubs are set to win the World Series?
It's the Back to the Future 2 prophecy. They win in 2015, you know, so yeah, we're looking to go all the way and beat the, what was it, the Florida Gators? Yeah. Miami Marlins? I can't remember what it was.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I heard about your singing at Cubs games.
You heard about my singing at
Yeah.
Cubs games, huh?
You get on the mic at the Cubs games?
A little bit. I've done the stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting stuff.
It's
Not
super,
nearly as exciting as a Q&A.
It's
but
super exciting.
Second.
Yeah.
Let's go here.
Hey, CM Punk.
How you doing?
Good. What is it like to fight alongside so many pro UFC fighters?
I mean, it's super cool and it's humbling, you know, because they've accepted me on the mats with open arms and they help me, you know, and it's wild to know that these guys could, you know, just probably murder me, but they actually care about my growth, and they want to see me do better, and they want to see me grow as a fighter. So it's exciting, and I've said it 1,000 times, like, it's about the journey, and I've already made a lot of friends that I'm glad that I've met, because I probably wouldn't have met them if I didn't do this. So, there's a lot of friendships that are going to stay intact no matter what happens with me and fighting. So it's pretty cool.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, CM Punk.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Hey, I have a request, please. I have a friend named Bill Brennan who was in a really bad car accident. Could you wish him well, please?
What's his name?
Bill Brennan.
Bill Brennan?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that he got into a car accident. Hopefully he'll make a full recovery.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And question number 2. What's been the hardest thing for you to pick up? The transition going between wrestling and jiu-jitsu, getting back to your feet, from standing to wrestling. What's been the hardest thing for you to pick up while you've been training?
Boy. To me, I think the key of being a successful MMA fighter is mixing it all together. And that's probably the hardest part right now. We do a lot of individualized stuff where, sometimes on wrestling days, we're not really punching. But the jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, we're always striking. That's what Duke's a big believer in. It's MMA, so we don't just do jiu-jitsu. We wear small gloves and we strike. But a lot of the times on wrestling, I'm straight doing like collegiate wrestling. So that's a little bit harder to grasp than a lot of things, but just really mixing it all together, when to know when to do what, when to know, to keep my distance. That's probably the most difficult thing.
All right, and one last thing. I'm a father from Chicago, an MMA junkie. I'm coming to the gathering next year. This is my letter of intent. Thank you.
They're right there. Matt Erickson won't look up. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Punk, I have a situational question for you.
Okay.
Let's say you just got body slammed, your body's aching, you're reaching your hand out for your partner. Who's going to be the man that's your partner, and who's the ones chasing you down out of Dana White and Vince McMahon?
So
What?
So
you're injured. Who's going to be your partner, your tag team partner? Who's going to be the one that you're going to be slapping in, and who would you choose to be your
So
opposing man?
you're making me choose between Dana and Vince. Is that what you want to know?
Who would you rather fight, and who would you rather have? on
Like
your
right
side?
now in my life, like if I needed a favor, who would I hit up for $5?
You're in the ring.
I'm in the ring.
You're in the ring. One man's body slamming you, one man's your partner.
Well, I don't think Dana could body slam me. Well, actually, I don't think either of them could body slam me. No, I mean, Dana's my partner.
That's your man?
Dana is my partner.
Is your All right, awesome. Thank you.
UFC microphone.
I think that's what you asked me.
Yes, that's what I asked. That's what I asked.
Really tough question. If I take 2 pieces of bread, I butter the outside of it, I put cheese
Grilled
in the middle.
cheese.
Wrong answer. It's cheese toasty.
Nope.
It's totally
No,
cheese
it's not.
toasty.
Were you from Indiana?
Yep.
Yeah, see? I
Good
knew
call.
it.
Good call.
In Chicago,
Fair
it's a
enough.
grilled cheese.
Fair enough. All right, thanks.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know what just
I
happened.
I have no idea.
You just
what
got
that was
you just got to go with it.
about. Oh, all right.
You just got to go with it.
What did he call it? Cheese toasted? Is that a thing? All right.
No idea.
That was weird.
No idea either. What's up, man? Huge
How you
fan.
doing? Thank you.
So let's change the topic a little bit. We all know you're a huge fan of the Stanley Cup champions, Blackhawks. Even though you were training over at Duke Rufus's camp, how many games were you able to attend because of that?
I went to all of them.
Seriously?
That's why I didn't move until after they won the cup. I planned.
I did not know that.
This is probably the big. If you ask me what my wife hates most about me, it's that I plan my life around playoff hockey.
That's awesome.
I have a problem.
And we all know you also had a little bit of a beef with Hogan during the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments of what happened earlier today with Hogan?
No.
No? All right, good. Fuck him.
There's children here. Yeah.
So you're coming into the sport a little late in your age, and it's being someone that's motivated by themselves. How far do you think you're going to get in your division?
I think age is just a number. I think,
That's a song. Age ain't nothing but a number.
is it?
Yeah. So let's go with it.
How does it go? How does it go? Age ain't nothing but, I don't know.
There you go. You nailed it.
Yeah, it's just a number. I feel great. I feel better than I probably ever felt in my entire life. The more weight I lose, the faster I become, the better I am in the gym. I think, I think sky's the limit. I think everything's situational. It depends on who I fight, when I fight, how many times I fight. This is about the journey, and it's not about the destination. I'm looking forward to that first fight, and I'm not thinking about a title or anything like that. That's I got big dreams, but I'm also realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Punk.
Hello.
2 questions. Who is one of your favorite old school MMA players? And what is your favorite place to eat pizza in Chicago?
Does Dan Henderson count?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Even though he's still around, he's definitely
Right.
From the
I
very
know. That's
beginning.
why. I've had 16 people call
The
me
Pride
old
days.
today, so I don't want Dan to get mad at me. But yeah, Dan was one of those guys that just whatever, short notice, different weight classes. He fought whoever the hell, and I always respected that, and I admired that. I looked up to that. When it comes to pizza in Chicago, I do either Giordano's or Dimo's or Peace.
Good choice.
I bounce around because it's all different and it's all good.
Thank you.
No love for Lou Malnati's.
Lou's is okay. It's all right.
I'm down with Lou's.
It's not my go-to.
Okay, understand.
But pizza's pizza,
True.
CM Punk, what motivated you to transfer to UFC?
I had an itch to do it. I had an itch to fight in MMA. I had an itch to test myself. And I don't want to be one of those guys that's always kicking myself that I wish I did something. I should have done that. I could have done that. An opportunity arose and I took it. So, I think you need to do that. I think if there's something that you're interested in and you think maybe it's going to be really hard, but you believe in yourself and you can do it, I think you need to take the steps to do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was just wondering if, for everybody over here, if you could speak up a little bit, because we can't hear you over DC's loud mouth up there.
Damn it, Cormier.
Whoa.
They can't hear us because they have earpieces in, so they probably can't
I'm sorry
hear
you
us at
can't
all.
hear me. I see DC's giant head right now. Cool. I didn't know they were up there.
What's up, Punk?
How you doing?
Since he used to be a heel in WWE, what do you think about Conor McGregor's antics?
I think Conor's great. He's great for the sport. He's fun to watch. He's entertaining. Hey, guys. Conor's great for the sport. He's fun to watch, and he's good at talking shit, and he backs it up. What more can you ask for?
Thank you.
What's up, Punk? What's up,
Are
Punk?
they, I'm nothing. How are you? I don't know if are they just done or are they just stripping up there? What is going on?
Magic Mike 3, starring Brian Stam.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Punk? Huge fan.
Thank you.
A while back, Dana told a story that Vince had approached them to make a UFC fight with Vince against Dana.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win?
Dana. I've been in the ring with Vince, so I think Dana's got that one wrapped up.
All right, thanks.
Go ahead.
CM Punk, I'm
Yes,
a
sir.
huge fan. It's not a question. I just want to say good luck in your debut. Hope you do good, and good luck, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you very
Take
much.
care.
Thanks for coming.
How you doing? Long-time listener, first-time talker.
I love it. Nice shirt, too.
I know that you're writing books for Marvel. What do you think about Secret Wars right now?
I don't read single-issue comics. I wait for the trade paperbacks. I'm
that's-
too impatient. Like I need like 6 issues or more.
You're missing out. But thank you.
I'll read it in like 6 months. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, they're coming through up there.
You said before you want to do the weight cut with your friends, with your teammates. When Dana White give you a call for 3 months, are you ready?
Right now, 3 months from now,
Yeah.
in my mind, yeah. Maybe my coaches might not think so, but I'm that kind of guy that I like challenges, you know? So I'd throw myself in the fire.
All right.
Was that
How
in
do you
terms of weight? Did you mean in terms of how much he weighs?
No, he's fighting.
Oh, because he said weight cut. Oh, okay. Oh, I hear them.
How do you see yourself fighting the top 5, like Carlos Condit, Robbie Lawler, or any of them?
I mean, I don't think I'm fighting any of those guys anytime soon, you know? But I love watching those guys fight.
Yeah, but if you're fighting, your goal is the top 5 or not?
So you're saying just jump in and just fight Carlos Condit? Is that what you're saying?
All right, now funny question. You got a Pepsi Cola tattoo on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Is Reebok going to take any issue with that?
Why would they?
I don't know.
You got a Levi's shirt on. Is Wrangler mad at you? I don't understand.
Want to do a Reebok tattoo?
Am I going to get a Reebok tattoo?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Fuck Reebok.
No, I like Reebok.
Oh yeah.
They make quality items.
Yeah, I like it.
And
I'm wearing Reebok shoes right now. See that?
All right. And next is for her. Don't run away. I want to take a picture with you.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
I like how he
That was a
prefaced that
demand.
with "Don't run away," because man, most women run away when I. All right.
Oh my goodness.
So if you weren't doing UFC, what would you be doing instead? I know probably people asked you that before, but just
No, I
asking.
mean I'm writing comic books too, so like I'd still be doing that. So I'll just go with that.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
see what's happening there. DC's trying to make his way down here.
It's okay.
Oh, he has a
Oh,
question.
DC's got a question
Okay,
for
we'll
me?
get to a question because I
All right.
think it's going to take him a moment. So,
It's
sir,
gonna,
let's
it's
go
gonna
over
be
here.
like, what was it like winning the Money in the Bank 2 years in a row?
We'll get to your question first.
Hello there. One,
Hi.
two. Mic check.
Yep, you're good.
Shout out to everybody.
Okay, what's your question?
Yes, simple question. No, not trying to be negative. I was wondering if breakdancing would help you with your cardio if you were training it right now at the moment.
If breakdancing would help me with my cardio,
Yeah,
I mean,
if
it probably would.
if
That
you-
shit's
yeah.
hard.
Having fun, right, with it.
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
a good
like
idea.
capoeira. You know, my jiu-jitsu coach does capoeira. Like, you
I'm
know,
glad you're open-minded.
it loosens them up. Like, you know,
I'm Shorty Brick, by the way.
Right on.
Chicago, Brickheads.
Get it?
Yeah.
Are you his
know
hype
what
man?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
My respect,
Sick.
though, man.
Thank you very
Pops,
much.
I hope you well.
Thank you.
Take care.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Oh my God. Oh. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi, CM Punk.
Hi.
Your newest fan.
I love it. She's cutie.
A question I have a 15-year-old, a boy who's somewhere here. What's the best advice
Let's hope.
that you have for kids who are still following you no matter what arena you're in?
I think they got to be themselves. You know, I think everybody's different. Okay, I'm talking to the lady who's holding a baby, DC. Can you please,
I may be
please be a
cashing
gentleman.
in my money in
please
the
be a
bank
gentleman.
briefcase.
Please be a gentleman.
I may be cashing in my money in the bank briefcase right now.
Well, you should learn how to cut a promo first.
Hey, I might be the best guy at cutting a promo in the UFC that there is. You've heard my post-fight interviews, young man. My question is, was that Seth Rollins' real number you gave me yesterday?
Yeah.
Then I'm calling him.
Do it. Do it. For kids, I like to tell them to be themselves. You know, I think everybody's different. We live in a world that's like super diverse, and it's only getting more diversified. So if there's something they're into, if there's a passion they want, you know, if they want to do football and theater, I tell them to go for it. You know, don't be ashamed of who you are.
What if their passion is wrestling and only wrestling, and their mom is crazy about the wrestling already?
I mean, get into it. You know, and if you support them, that only helps them that much more.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
All right, we only have time for 2 more questions, so everybody in line you'll be good.
Sorry if this is like a dumb or previous question you've been asked, but why do you keep the name CM Punk from your previous career to now?
I was CM Punk when I was 15 years old, wrestling in my friend's backyard, and I made a name for myself as CM Punk before I got signed by WWE. And I own the name, and it's worth a lot of money. So, you know, it's just smart marketing, that's all.
All right, thank you.
All right, is our last question.
Hey, Punk.
Sweet shirt, I'm sure he'll love that.
Absolutely.
Hey, Punk, huge fan. How do you deal with the stress from the media, if it even has a negative effect on you?
I'm sorry, how do I deal with the stress from the media? And
Yeah, like if it has a negative effect on you.
no, I try to stay level-headed. There's a lot of negativity out there, and I don't really listen to it. There's a lot of positive stuff too, and you got to kind of find a happy medium. I know who I am, I know what my purpose is, and I know what my goals are, so I just kind of dedicate myself to that, and I don't really worry about anything. You got to have fun. This is all kind of icing on the cake. This can be fun, Me and Megan are pals, so this is fun to be up here. So even some of the negative people, you just kind of roll with the punches and just got to
Thank
have
you
a
so
laugh
much.
every now and again, Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate it, Chicago.
Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see
Enjoy
you
the
tomorrow.
fights tomorrow night. We'll see you back at the United Center. Thanks, everyone.